Alright, I should be live right about now. Let's see. Haven't done one of these in a while, so this should be pretty fun. Yeah. Let's see. Just gonna post this. Oh, hello. Hello. What's up? Tanjo. Farmer with the shotgun. Hey, what's up? What's up, everyone? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, everyone? Hey, stop. Kayla. Stop. Calm down. That's not okay. That's not okay. Stop. 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 Okay. We're doing a live debunk stream. This should be fun. Hey. Hey, stop. Stop. Okay. Hey, what's up, David? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna post this on my community tab. And yeah, that should be good. And then I'm gonna share this on Twitter. Alright, so how are we all doing? So hey, what's up, Sarto? What's up, Bacon Flamingo? Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, so we're gonna be doing a live debunk stream. That should be fun, I guess. I haven't seen a stream in a little minute. Well, I was just like, yeah, I know. It's been a while. Hey, Ayo, Anthony Stage be lit. Thank you. What's up, Black Weiss? Okay, what's up, Headhunter Edits? What's up, Sarto? Alright, so I'm gonna be looking at a couple videos and debunking them, I guess. Alright, what's this? So, how did I find this video again? It was like, trying to see if CBR did a Naruto with it. But then I discovered this video, and honestly, I'm kind of amazed by how bad this video is, in terms of like Naruto lore. So here we go.
In fact, Squad 7 was set up to represent.
Okay, so that's a little bit of a spoiler, I guess. Hey, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Alright, here we go.
The world has had the pleasure of knowing Naruto and his friends for nearly 20 years. We're thankful for every chakra-filled moment. From the awesome...
Well, yeah, I would say 20. I would definitely say 20 years. Manga came out at around, like, the late 90s, so... Yeah, I would say around that time.
To the beautiful animation, it's been a fun ride watching Naruto Uzumaki grow up. But in some of our favorite stories and arcs, something just doesn't line up. Where are these plot holes coming from? Makes your head hurt. Before we begin, subscribe to CBR and ring that bell to join our notification squad so you never miss a video.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Without further ado, here are some plot details from the Hidden Leaf Village that we have a bone to pick with.
Alright, here we go.
Age. To begin training with a squad and getting on your way to becoming a ninja.
Oh yeah, quick note here. They disable likes and dislikes. That's when you know you fucked up horribly because they're trying to hide the likes and dislikes. And there are a lot of comments that are calling them out. Alright, so this is the first one, so let's take a listen here.
In the world of Naruto Uzumaki, one must complete training at the Ninja Academy. It's where most shinobi hopefuls must get their elementary training before joining the ranks as an official ninja. When we meet Naruto, he is struggling to pass his exams because he cannot successfully pass the clone jutsu portion of the exam. His classmates end up graduating without him. Later in the episode, he ends up learning the forbidden Shadow Clone Jutsu, his signature move.
Okay, so first off, the pronunciation here is very off here. Yeah, as you can tell, because you just said jutsu, not jutsu. Yeah, and that's gonna be a bit of a problem throughout the entirety of the video, so that's just gonna be annoying.
And he uses it to take down one of the academy instructors gone rogue. Utica-sensei graduates him with this special circumstance in mind, putting him back in the same class.
Isn't CBR just some bullshit YouTube channel? Well, they're a company, so that's kind of the issue here. They're a company that is making these videos, which theoretically they should be better than a regular YouTube channel if they have like all this corporate backing, but apparently not.
as his peers. However, this contradicts with Naruto's defeat of Neji during the Chunin exams, where in a humbling speech to his opponent, he reveals he failed the Academy exam 3 times. If the Ninja Academy exam is known to be annual, hence why you don't see Team Guy's students until the Chunin exams, why wouldn't Naruto be 3 years older than the rest of his
Fuck off.
classmates at the start of the series? This is
Okay, so this is something that people even myself, I've been kind of confused by this, but it makes a bit more sense when you think about it. So the reason why this wouldn't be a plot hole is, one, Naruto is an orphan, and obviously he's also Jinchuriki. So it's very possible that he either took either two things happen. One, he took the graduation exam earlier, because we have seen feats where, moments where people like Itachi and Kakashi have been able to graduate early. And on the other hand, you could probably argue that Naruto also got extra time because, Naruto is an orphan. So because of that, he would probably get a bit of a better chance because he's trying to catch up with the rest of the class. But he has circumstances where, he probably needs that extra time. So this one isn't the worst one out there, but it's kind of still inaccurate, but it's not the worst one out of this entire list of garbage.
Probably a classic case of retro continuity, but who knows for sure. We're just here for the fights and the ramen. Where is Sakura's Genjutsu?
Okay, second part, Genjutsu. Remember this, Genjutsu. They keep mispronouncing the word jutsu. True. Oh man, this list is already shit. They probably watched Naruto in a 60-minute video. Yeah, list of garbage, lol. Yeah, this is gonna be very interesting.
The ninja in the world of Naruto are taught 3 fundamental ninja concepts. They are taijutsu, hand-to-hand and physical aspects.
Stop saying jutsu.
Of combat, genjutsu, illusion maneuvers that are often weaponized through eye techniques, more on that later, and ninja.
Stop saying jutsu.
All of the cool, hand sign, super awesome attacks and techniques we see that make the series stand out.
Stop saying jutsu.
All 3 of these fundamentals can use chakra, the energy source characters use to power some of their greatest moves. In our main trio...
Come here. Okay. Hey. Alright, so...
of Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, Sakura was going to originally be the student with the potential for Genjutsu mastery. In fact, Squad 7 was set up to represent all 3 of these fundamental facets. Sasuke, with his natural knack for taijutsu...
Hold the fucking phone right there. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking phone. I just heard that. No, they were not. The official explanation was that Naruto was the last place student and Sasuke and Sakura were the highest ranking shinobi in Kunoichi. Sasuke was Rookie of the Year. They were trying to balance it out. Now, you can make the argument Kakashi also might have wanted Team 7's... he might have wanted the son... Sorry, not Team 7. The son of Minato on his team because, he was his sensei. But, in any case... What? Are you serious? Is this entire thing? That is ridiculous. That is just so ridiculous. Alright, my analytics are kind of weirder, I guess, but whatever.
Sakura with Genjutsu, and Naruto with the great chakra affinity to pull off some incredible ninjutsu. However, as the series developed, we lost all of that hype.
What? Naruto in the beginning of the series, okay, maybe was able to pull off some nice powerful jutsus, but and now it's infecting me. But Naruto started off with the shadow clone jutsu, and that was the only thing he could really do because his taijutsu was weak, and he literally had none of those powerful ninjutsu until he got the Rasengan. In fact, Sasuke was better at ninjutsu himself because he had a freaking nature affinity when he was 8! What? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like they didn't watch the series. It's like they didn't watch the series. It's like they didn't watch the series. What?
He ends up bouncing back and forth over the course of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. One side, awesome medical ninja who trained under Tsunade, one of the legendary Sannin and 5th Hokage. The other side, love interest for Sasuke Uchiha. Not saying that you can't be a cool ninja and still have feelings for someone, but wouldn't it be stellar to see Sakura knock out some awesome genjutsu techniques to shut up some of her naysayers?
But she defeated Sasori, who's literally stronger than Deidara. Like, that's something that she literally did at the beginning of part 2. What? With that medical ninjutsu. Also, there would have been, like, in terms of where she is as a character, she was literally just becoming, like, a support character that could at least heal people. Like, she had, like, a lot of feats where now, I could probably make an argument that she could have learned genjutsu, but her not having genjutsu and instead opting to go the medical route is not a plot hole, it's just wasted potential. What? This list is so far making me have an aneurysm.
Enter the Rock Lee. One of the fan favorites of the entire series is the green-clad, bowl-cut, bushy-browed ninja known simply as Rock Lee, or Lee. Lee is a member of a ninja squad composed of himself, Neji Hyuga.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically...
We'll get to Neji, and Tenten, all led by...
The pronunciation is just bothering me right now.
Might Guy, who is said to be the greatest taijutsu master in all of Naruto.
Stop saying jutsu! Oh my god!
We learn about Lee, we learn that he was a student in need of some serious guidance. He learns that his teacher is going to be Guy, and he hits the jackpot. The squad learns Lee doesn't really have a talent for genjutsu.
Honestly, this is just starting to get annoying. Like, why? Like, this is just, like, their mispronunciations so far are just, like, annoying as shit. Because it's one triggering my OCD, but, like, just pronounce shit correctly. You're fucking CBR. You paying someone to do this. Oh my god, this is just gonna get, this is gonna get worse, isn't it? Anita! This guy sounds like a Karen when they say, oh my god!
Or ninjutsu. The series isn't particularly clear on whether or not Lee literally can't access chakra and thus can't do these types of jutsu, or if he just majorly fails at it. Regardless, Might Guy took it as an opportunity to literally take Lee under his emerald ninja outfitted wing and focus all of his ninja potential into his taijutsu. His plan seemed to be working, as the whole squad's skill level was increasing as well. Guy even held their squad back a year so they could master all of their fundamentals. Which brings to question, how did Lee pass the genjutsu or ninjutsu portion of the test?
Oh my god.
Doesn't even get the luxury of not passing a section of the ninja exam.
Alright, literally, you wanna know why? He was accommodated for the test. That's why he was able to graduate. He had some special accommodations. Because he had a rare circumstance that he didn't have ninjutsu or genjutsu. I know this is hard for you to understand, but I don't think it should be presented every 5 fucking seconds. Because you have a lack of understanding on what fucking Naruto is. Fucking hell, man.
Exam. Obito Uchiha's plan. The big baddies of Naruto seem to pass the metaphorical baton up the chain of evilness quite well. Obito Uchiha is near the top of that chain here. Obito, for most of the series, was thought to be dead, especially by his childhood best friend and rival, Kakashi Hatake, the leader of Squad 7. During the Third Shinobi World War, half of Obito's body was crushed by rock debris.
they literally get to the fucking plot holes. My God.
Thinking himself to be a goner, he decided to give Kakashi his left Sharingan eye to use and remember him by, thus granting Kakashi with the ability to
Kakashi. Holy shit.
use the Sharingan, an eye technique passed down through the Uchiha clan that gives the user heightened eye senses and the ability.
Holy shit. Their fucking pronunciation is so annoying.
To copy certain jutsu, pending the ninja's own ability. But he doesn't die. He survives and incorrectly interprets Kakashi killing their other best friend, Rin, thus setting
Well, he was manipulated by Madara.
Obito down his evil path. During this time, we see him with the Akatsuki, since they were essential
Oh my God! Oh my God! Akatsuki! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my fucking God! Ayo, someone handle the spam. Kakashi Akatsuki! What? Ayo. Hey, yo, mods, deal with this situation. There you go. Thank you. Wait. Why is no Akatsuki? What?
to his plan. As Toby, orange mask,
I don't get it.
Akatsuki robe. He ultimately wants to use a technique and plan adopted with help from the real Madara Uchiha. The plan was to seal the world in an infinite Tsukiyomi, a technique derived from the Rinnegan. He planned to rid the world of war by forcing hypnosis and planting humans in cocoons. But wouldn't that end the human race as a whole? Nice plan, Uchiha. You would have been stuck with the ramen shops with no lines, but with no one to cook the food for you.
Oh my God. Dude, the point of the infinite Tsukiyomi is to trap people inside those cocoons you're talking about, and guess what? They live out their best dreams. They have achieved all their dreams. They are for example, if I were to in the world of Naruto think about, I don't know, my wildest dream is having an harem, I would literally have that in the infinite Tsukiyomi. There would be no war and conflict because everyone's trapped in cocoons and everyone's living their wildest fantasies. Because Naruto in that Tsukiyomi would have become Hokage because that's his biggest dream. Did you watch the show, my guy?
Yeah. Kid Naruto was screwed.
I'll be back in a second. Alright, I just put my dog out. Okay, we're back.
When the series begins, Naruto Uzumaki is a lone child struggling to become a ninja, ostracized by his home village of Konohagakure, or Konoha if you don't like speaking with a mouthful, because of the nine-tailed fox that wreaked havoc the day he was born. The fourth Hokage, the leader of the village—
Literally, stop with the basics. Holy fucking shit, just point out the plot hole. My analytics have been, weird.
Defeated the fox by sealing him in the body of baby Naruto, giving him access to the fox's power later on. The fourth Hokage died in the process. As Naruto grew up, barely anybody respected him. He had no friends, no family, and no one really in his corner except for Iruka-sensei. Which brings to question, why didn't Naruto have a foster family at all?
Hiruzen was his guardian. Did you not hear Kushina's last words at the end of the when she died? She was like, Hiruzen, take care of Naruto. Did you not understand that? I'm sorry, but what? Now, you can make an argument about whether or not Naruto was taken care of correctly, but That's literally just based off the fact that I don't know if I could classify that as a plot hole here either. So obviously, there's just this notion, it's just idiotic.
Pretty heavily hinted that Naruto's dad is the 4th Hokage very early on. Their resemblance is striking.
Like, the obvious thing is that Hiruzen sucked at his job, but that doesn't mean that this is a plot hole.
As the leader of the village, there should be some sort of protocol for the child in case something happened to the Hokage. When Naruto is older, we see the 3rd Hokage helping raise his grandson, Konohamaru. So how could there have not been a contingency plan for raising Naruto?
There was! You idiot!
Although a 1-bedroom apartment with easy access to amazing ramen sounds a-okay on our end. The 9-tailed fox. Part of what gives
Oh my god. Easy peasy. Yeah, okay.
Naruto the ability to be such an awesome ninja is his access to huge chakra reserves. And he gets those reserves from a little thing known as the 9-tailed fox, a huge-tailed beast named Kuruma with monstrous amounts of
Kuruma! Are you fucking kidding me? What? What? Kuruma!
chakra. There are 8 other tailed beasts with corresponding numbers of tails
Please,
that once were all
stop.
united as a 10-tailed beast. It was divided into 9 different creatures, and the 9-tailed fox was sealed into Naruto when he was just nearly born. The beasts want to escape their imprisonment, which they can do if their host dies. Naruto definitely has been in some near-death situations over the course of the series, so why would the 9-tailed fox help and save Naruto?
Oh my god, because they'll both die! You idiot! Kurama would probably reform after years down the line, but I don't think he wants to go through that process. So it makes sense. Like, literally, did you not listen to Naruto saying, if I die, you die as well, when he was falling down that ravine and summoned Gamabunta? Are you fucking kidding me?
These years. Kurama has never seen Naruto as a bestie at all. Granted, towards the end, they develop more of a friendly rapport, but initially, Naruto used the beast chakra as a means of survival. Although it was
the way that Kurama was going about it in order to get out was to have Naruto give in to hatred and despair, so guess what? He unleashes the seal, and then Naruto would just die.
Really cool to watch the beast start to overtake Naruto the more and more he went further into his tailed beast forms using Kurama's chakra. Yamato and Squad. By this
Yamato and Squad, what is going on? What are you trying to say here?
Point in Naruto's life, all of the established shinobi know about the 9-tailed fox sealed inside of him. But we don't know until part 2 in Naruto Shippuden that there was a Jonin around the whole time that could have been in Naruto's corner. Yamato, the replacement for Kakashi when he couldn't lead Squad 7 for a little time. Yamato survived childhood experiments that fused his DNA with that of the first Hokage, Hashirama Senju. Senju was particularly skilled with wood release techniques that were able to control the tailed beasts.
Okay, so, okay, this is not necessarily fully correct. There are probably been other Senju have wood release, but there's speculation, but Hashirama's been the only one who's been shown as a Senju, has been the only one who's been shown to have wood release. There are probably others who have had wood release as Senju because, you know, it's freaking Ashura, but the only one who's been shown to have wood release is Hashirama.
Yamato also became skilled with a lot of these same moves. Plus, both he and Kakashi were members of the elite ninja force Anbu. So it begs to ask, why wouldn't Yamato be in charge of Squad 7 from the beginning?
Because 1, he was stuck in Anbu training, and 2, you don't think Kakashi could have dealt with Naruto? He did that when he had dry seals. And the big thing in here is that Naruto's 9-tailed fox issues weren't fully apparent until Jiraiya took him on that train trip. And guess what happened? He literally loosened the seals so Naruto could try to control the fox. But guess what? That didn't go so well, did it?
Beginning. Having a high-level ninja with the ability to restrain someone with the power of a tailed beast might have helped Naruto in his early understanding of his abilities. But who could say no to the teaching styles of Kakashi? Really. Neji.
God, this is just like, oh my god. Okay, I'm about to have a connection fit, but let's see what you guys think. 87 viewers right now. Nice. You gonna talk about a filler plot hole next? Yeah. Oh my god. I'm starting to die. Yo, this man needs a better script. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. He said Sinji, right? I'm just so like, this is just like one of the worst things I've ever watched so far. It really is.
He's deaf. Aside from Rock Lee, one of the coolest fan favorite characters was Neji Hyuga, the gifted genius from the Hyuga.
Neji Hyuga. Okay, I gotta. I'm
Trained
trying
under
to
Might
check
Guy-
every time they try to mispronounce something.
Alongside 1010 and Rock Lee, Neji was one of the best and most talented ninja from Konoha. We don't get to see as much Neji in Part 2 as much as we did before, which is why so many fans were confused when this character died. He was set up for a character arc focused so much on his growth and acceptance of others over the years. Plus, we all wanted to see the spectacular...
Excuse me? Where? Neji was never useful in Part 2! What? Also, Neji was wasted. I can agree with that. But how is that a plot hole? What?
battle that would have been the genius Neji versus the hard-working Rock Lee. And this was all done as a way to bring Naruto and his cousin Hinata together. Filler.
Again, he was wasted. He was wasted, yes. But that's not a plot hole. What?
With many popular anime series that come
filler!
There can be a
filler! Fucking filler! What? Plot hole. How is filler a plot hole, my guy?
Demand for more episodes, even when there isn't any more corresponding plot that is essential to the story. Naruto is no exception to this phenomenon, and we get many filler episodes.
Did this dude just call it phenomenon? Holy fucking shit.
Naruto has had some very entertaining episodes that don't come back into play, such as Might Guy and Rock Lee taking on Naruto in his Four Tails form. Or even the episode where Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura tried to discover what the bottom half of Kakashi's face actually looks like. Movies.
This guy just said filler as a plot hole. Why? How? It's not canon to the story! Are you fucking kidding me? I'm done. I'm so fucking done. Oh my god. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
In many series, definitely Naruto.
Wait, did they did their number one spot in movies, huh? They did their number one spot for movies, huh?
Get to see our favorite characters
of
go
course.
from the page to the small screen and all the way up to the big old silver screen. The Naruto franchise alone has had nearly 20 movie releases, not counting anything Boruto yet, the sequel series. These movies sometimes have elements of filler, but it isn't super clear whether or not a lot of what goes on in the movies is established as canon.
What? Just look it up! Like, there's like only a couple movies that are canon in the Naruto franchise. There's the last which is canon, and I believe also the Boruto, and I believe parts of literally the Boruto movie as well. Because that was adapted into an anime episode and that's from a manga chapter. But like, what? What do you mean it's like hard to figure that shit out? Like, what do you fucking mean?
So, while we get a lot of awesome movies that take our characters on special adventures, such as Ninja Clash in the Land of Snow, Inheritors of the Wall of Fire, takes elements directly from the series. The Boruto movies seem to be going along the lines of canon, as we get to see what happens with the characters we watch grow up.
Here, okay, let me just get this very clear to you. The movies of Naruto are not canon, except the last. Because that's literally what the last is meant to be. This is supposed to be the coming together of Hinata Hyuga and Naruto Uzumaki. And guess what? The Boruto movies, they're also canon.
Do you not understand this shit?
and the adventures of their children, namely Boruto, son of Naruto and Hinata, go through. Though, as a whole,
Oh
it's a
my
challenge
God.
to pick
I
and
can't.
decipher what goes along with the rest of the show and what doesn't. There you have it. What was a storyline from Naruto that you wish they expanded on? Who's your favorite character? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to CBR for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching.
I don't know about this one. There's like another video that I have literally got pissed the fuck off. What the actual fuck? Like, that just physically hurt me to, like, look at, you know? That just, like, physically hurt. Like, holy shit. That was just fucking ridiculous. I am not fully familiar with all this CBR
In fact, Squad 7 was set up to
bullshit,
represent
but
all...
holy fucking shit. Okay, so let's look. Why the Naruto Kage system makes no sense. Oh no. Hang on a second, I'll be back in a quick second. Literally one of the worst things I've literally ever seen. Okay, here's something that you would have to look at. So, 5 characters who should have died. They have Kakashi in the thumbnail, and they have Naruto here. So, and you would probably think about... So, they're trying to say that 5 characters who should have died, and 5 who should have lived. So, you would assume that, okay, there were this X amount of characters who are supposed to die, and then there are like 5 characters who could have lived. So like there are 5 characters, like let's say Kakashi, they're maybe trying to argue, or someone else entirely that should have definitely stayed alive. So that should have died, and then like 5 who should have lived. So you could probably say, but this is not what they do.
Once Obito had a change of heart, he ended up sacrificing.
So like, okay, so like when you go into the list, it's extremely weird. So I know it's like not meant to be. Get these fucking ads out of here.
For the village's safety, or so he said. Perhaps.
So they put him on like 5 Danto. They put him on the 5 characters should have died. So here's the thing. So here's what they're doing instead. Like, what they're doing, essentially, is they're saying, oh, these characters definitely should have died. But the wording here, the thumbnail, kind of doesn't put that much relation towards it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. Like, you would expect, this list to have 5 characters who should have died, like, and not 5 characters who are dead and definitely should have stayed dead. It's like the wording here I find to be pretty weird. Like those are just like some of the issues I have with this, you know? Why is it how the hell did they make this? I don't know. Well, I do know they're a company, but they're based off of like clickbait articles and stuff like that. So what they end up doing is essentially they're just like annoying as shit. So what they're doing is just annoying as shit, you know? Why the Naruto Kage system makes no sense.
Naruto stands among the few shonen anime.
Naruto. Oh, great. Oh yeah, by the way, this is not looking good for them at all. And by the way, I just disliked it. Come here. So, this is just weird.
To have the protagonist wishing for a job in government. The 5 Kage, or the 5 Shadows, are the leaders of a given village. Though the more you think about it, the less sense the whole system makes.
Okay, how? Like, okay, so they're gonna explain, I guess. But I don't know if I need 10 minutes to do so.
It's probably a good thing Naruto always stated he will become Hokage one day, and not how. Today we will be looking at all the ways the Kage
okay.
system is totally broken, from how they are brought to power to how they run their villages. I'll be talking about
Wait, okay. Let's see what's going on
at
here.
all. The phrase might makes right is a flawed and unhealthy mindset in the real world. But it's more than okay in the world of shonen anime. Whether in anime or in real life, a leader should be a well-rounded individual, and not just the most powerful or strongest person in a given city or country. Yet in Naruto, the Kage of a given village is usually just the strongest ninja. Yes.
No, they're not. Even though the Kage are meant to be as strongest of their village, yeah, that's correct. But there are literally so there's points in time. So there's literally Kage that are not only skilled in being strong shinobi, but they're also very good leaders and from a political standpoint. So this is just incorrect, just right off the bat. Like, there's more to being a Kage. There's more to being a Kage than just, I don't know, being strong. It's been said multiple times that it's not about just being strong. It's also about being a good leader. You know what I'm saying? And other stuff like that. So,
much like President Camacho in Idiocracy, the leaders of these powerful ninja villages are picked primarily for their strength. The person in charge of maintaining...
No, they're not. What?
The village, dealing with public relations, deploying ninja, and being an overall leader. Sure, there are benefits to being powerful. You can protect your village better, for starters. Years of battle experience and military training can help in a lot of situations. However, when there's no armed conflict that requires boots on the ground, a leader needs tact and cunning. They need diplomacy.
Yeah, and a lot of the Kage have that. What is your point?
Above all else. So, no, choosing the most powerful ninja to run your village is not the best idea in the world.
But that's literally not all they do. They base their entire system off of. Like, what? Oh my god. Did you see Sasuke at the 5 Kage Summit? Yeah. But Raikage say the strongest. Actually, yes, they're not defending CBR, but Hokage Kakashi was weaker than end of series Naruto, bro. Yeah, they're basing off of leadership and stuff like that. Sage's gonna take what if suggestions and what to bring back. I don't know. I'm just looking at. Why is Sage watching this? Because it's entertaining and for me to react to this and just freak out. But yeah, it's while Kage are meant to be the strengths of their own villages, there's a lot. Again, Naruto was definitely stronger than Kakashi at the end of the series. It's it's not fully based off of being the strongest of your village. It's literally just based off of experience and trying to and how much of a leader that you can be and stuff like that. So that's just not correct at all.
Perhaps if it was more of a cabinet position or part of a larger system, it would be better. Now that we thoroughly understand nothing about how Kage are chosen, aside from who can throw out the best ninjutsu...
But they're chosen by daimyos. Did you not watch how Danzo was chosen? What?
There's also no defined role for them. While it is generally
What do you mean?
where the village Kages are supposed to lead, the term lead is very open-ended. Do they delegate to other ninjas? Do they get involved in certain programs? From what we're shown, the third Hokage is very involved with the orphan programs in the Leaf Village. However, Tsunade, the
Literally, you lead. This is called leadership. What?
fifth Hokage was more concerned with the ninja organization. So yeah, it would appear the leaders of these villages can
Tsunade was concerned with, like, having to make sure that, one, Naruto can complete his goal of, like, bringing Sasuke back to the Leaf Village, but also, not only that, but she also was one who sent who kind of was, like, who, you know, let Jiraiya walk away into the Rain Village, and so, like, she had, like, a higher role than just, like, ninja structure. Actually, Hiruzen also led, like, 2 wars. Like, he led, like, 2 wars back-to-back in the 2nd and 3rd grade ninja wars. So, I don't know what these people are arguing. Like, I'm trying to, like, think right now because, like, it's so stupid, but I just don't fully understand what they're trying to say here, but it just sounds fucking stupid.
Do pretty much anything they want. Look, we know a show like Naruto is not really concerned about getting in the weeds of the government structure of a magical ninja village, but when your main protagonist's dream is to one day rule over said village, he better have a pretty clear goal in mind of how he wants to do it.
Literally, Naruto's entire goal for entire character development throughout the entire series was going from becoming Hokage because he wanted to have people respect him, to learning from the words of Itachi that once you get respect and get accepted, that's when you become Hokage.
Of course, we see how Naruto acts as Hokage in Boruto: The Next Generation, and, well, his behaviors haven't really changed all that much from when he was a ninja. So I guess whoever becomes Hokage just is a Hokage and nothing really changes.
Literally, it's just affected by Daimyo, and, like, we've seen Naruto do a lot of paperwork, so it's a literally hard. I feel like you can make a comparison here between the president here, because there's probably a lot of paperwork involved as well, and, you know, Kage have to deal with a lot of paperwork as well, so in fact, the paperwork is why Naruto kind of has issues seeing his family and attending to them, so I don't know what you're trying to say here.
The ninja world is far from democratic. The position of Hokage was created first by Hashirama to try and bridge the divide between—
Okay, it's far from democratic, so what? Like, there's more systems of government than being democratic. There's, like, constitutional monarchies. There's of course communism, but and also a lot. And you could also look at dictatorship. You could also look at democratic republics. Like, there's a lot of systems of government that are just, like, more than just, like, democratic. Like, it's just whatever.
Between Konoha and Madara Uchiha. But when it came time for the people to choose their first Hokage, they chose Hashimara instead. From then on, the next Kage was chosen as a successor by the current Kage, or was chosen from the strongest in the village if no successor was chosen. This is what is called nepotism, and it's an ugly reality in both the fictional world and the real one. People aren't chosen by their merits, but by being related or close to the people in charge. So with the system—
I mean, again, they're literally chosen because, not because of, like, who they have, like, a lineage. I mean, it is based off a lineage. Like, literally, that's what they've done. Like, they did in, like, earlier, in, like, older cultures and stuff like that. They base it off of their lineage. So, I don't know what's the issue here. And again, they're chosen by a daimyo, so I don't know.
System like this, an entire village is run like a family-owned business, where the boss just picks who
Again, this is just
will replace them, and it's usually just their family or best buddy. Heck, the second Hokage was just named as the first was bleeding out, and nobody questioned it. When
literally, that's because Hokage were literally not as established as they were today. And then, like, and the second Hokage, because, like, those are during times of war, if you can't even comprehend that shit. But also, not only that, like, so there definitely had to be, like, some form of, like, emergency, there definitely the system kind of had to, like, be advanced over time, but at that point, when the Leaf Village was just, like, very young, that's just kind of how it was. And then you look at, like, and then you have to this is just, like, very weird. I just can't I'm just trying to figure out what they're trying to say here, because they're just fucking idiotic.
When leaders are chosen through nepotism, you're not getting the best by default, but rather just the current leader's favorite, which is not
Didn't you just say that they picked the strongest ninja of the village? What?
often a worthy replacement. Everybody has secrets, and a ninja is tasked with keeping a lot of them. I mean, it was practically their jobs to be spies and assassins in feudal Japan. Still, as the old saying goes...
Oh, wait, he mispronounced Hashimara, didn't he? Called him Hazimara, didn't he? I missed that shit, too. Holy fucking shit.
Secrets are no fun. And while it can be important to keep secrets from those you care about and to protect them, oftentimes those good intentions can lead to some less than stellar results. Let's take Naruto's dad, for example, Minato. He saved the whole Leaf Village from the Nine-Tailed Fox, but his lineage to Naruto was kept hidden. Hiruzen, the third Hokage, was aware of this and still kept it from Naruto.
Yeah, because the worry was that Naruto would probably was going to be in danger by Minato's enemies, who really did not like Minato, and so he could be potentially in a lot of danger. So the secret of that Minato was that Minato's son was alive had to be kept hidden. Like, I don't understand this. Like, I get that maybe Naruto could have probably learned the secret himself, but it makes sense on why Minato would have wanted to keep that lineage hidden, because his son would be essentially a walking target, and you never know, Naruto could actually spit something out. I mean, that's possible. Like, I would say Naruto could potentially keep a secret, but on the other hand, he's probably also stupid enough to kind of brag about being the son of the fourth Hokage, and that ends up alluring like a lot of people, including enemy villages. So, yeah.
Minato's son was ostracized and made a pariah in the community, and Hiruzen did nothing and let it continue.
Yeah, Hiruzen was incompetent. So what?
For someone who's so involved with his community, that makes no sense. Why not tell him? I know it makes for a dramatic
Again, I just explained this.
Reveal way down the line of the story, but I don't think keeping the identity of Naruto's father from him was justified at all.
If you want Naruto to be alive and not have situations where he's a target, I don't know, like maybe the ends justify the means.
And I don't want to hear about how it was for his own good or whatever. It probably would have helped Naruto to learn a little bit more about his dad and the whole Fox thing. Remember when I talked about how a leader needs diplomacy
How many times? What is
in order to lead? Well, this is where that diplomacy comes into play. While the villages all reside more or less in the same country, they barely talk to one another, and when they do, it's usually to butt heads. Until Naruto, villages stayed out of each other's affairs, even though they all have the same Kage system and even have Kage Council, where they all meet.
Yeah, because there are 5 great villages. Like, again, during those points in time, there were conflicts between the villages. I believe that we only got to really fully see a full summit when there was a discussion of the Fur of the Akatsuki and other stuff in between as well.
I'll ask you this: how much more cohesive would the world of Naruto have been if everyone saw?
I believe there have been other Kage summits as well where they've met with each other, but relatively speaking, the leaders are focusing on themselves more than other villages, and in other case, especially since the villages were more focused on had a little bit of a war issue, if you know what I'm saying.
Eye to eye and helped each other out. You know, our first introduction to the Sand Village was during the Chunin exams when they attacked the Leaf Village.
Chunin exams? Are you fucking kidding me?
And then after that, they were all fine and cool? Yeah, that would need some serious explanation. The Sand Village was during the Chunin exams when they attacked the Leaf Village. And then after that, they were all fine and cool?
Yeah, because Gaara became the Kazekage, 1. 2, the Sand Village attacked because Orochimaru killed their leader and kind of had some manipulation there. But the Sand Village fought about getting like some resources and stuff like that. But they were also kind of promised some rewards from Orochimaru if they helped out the invasion plan. And at the end of the invasion, they were forced to pay some reparations. But since Gaara became the Kazekage, relations kind of got better because, it's Gaara, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, that would need some serious explanation and a major apology
No, it doesn't.
before they can begin negotiating any kind of peace treaty. I know that the Kazekage of the Sand Village was killed by Orochimaru, and he took his place, but, like, did anyone think to question their leader when attacking the Leaf?
Well, the thing is that Orochimaru literally had a plan to kill all 5 Kage, so I don't think it would necessarily be that easy to figure that out, especially when there's a sound of goodies and benefits about working with this Orochimaru fellow. So, I don't know.
Not a single solitary soul? Of course not. Why would they question their infallible leader?
Oh, did I get a
In
donation?
a world where women can enter the military and
thank
not
you
be
for
judged
the
or treated lesser
$2
for it,
donation,
there certainly is a
Anna.
lack of female representation in the Kage system. Now, am I going to accuse Naruto for being sexist because they lack a diverse amount of women? Of course not. The show is about a hyperactive
but you kinda are.
young boy who wants to be the unquestioned ruler of his village. That being said, by the time Boruto airs, we have seen 3 women Kages in the history of the show. Not for a lack of powerful kunoichi, but no matter how powerful these women were, most of them never saw a great position of authority or leadership. Need proof?
What are you talking about?
Just look at Mito Uzumaki. She would have made an excellent Hokage, and was more focused on the community of the village rather than her husband.
But you're basing it off of like, okay, so what? But that's not how it is and how it was in the story, so I don't understand. And also, how does this prove that the Kage system doesn't make any sense? Like, okay, maybe there could have been more female Hokages, but how does it show that it doesn't make sense? Like, what?
The first Hokage, Hoshirama. Was the world of Naruto ready for a female Hokage at the time? Maybe not, but
They probably could. I don't understand what you're trying to say here.
they were by the time Tsunade took the reins as the Leaf Village's 5th Hokage. It seemed also that as time went on, more women got to be Kage. It just took until the next generations. Usually,
Like, I get, like, diversity and stuff like that, but this is just weird.
when there's a position in a society's government, it's supposed to mean something. The courts are supposed to uphold the laws. The policymakers are supposed to write laws based on the ideologies of
So you're basing this off the United States system of government. You do know there's more than just one system of government, right?
their constituents. Well, I mean, they are supposed to, anyway. Kages are not held to any kind of standard or boilerplate ideology. When they're sworn in, they can do basically anything they want. We've covered this in previous topics, but it sure as heck will come up again. But Kages are basically
Hashirama.
dictators.
Oh,
they don't
yeah.
need to listen to the will of their people in order to rule. I mean, it would be nice if they did,
my
and some Kage do listen to their people and protect their village, but there's not any set of law or standard that says they have to. If a village
The Kage are expected to protect their village. Like, what?
is lucky, then they'll get a Kage like the Leaf Village 3rd Hokage.
Like, their expectations for being the Hokage, like, I would say, like, they're not meant to be cowardly. That's why they're chosen. What?
He was mostly a good man, level-headed and wise beyond his years. Or villages cannot be so lucky and end up with people like Yaguda Karatachi. I'll get into some details about this one,
Wasn't he controlled?
but there is a reason his village is known as Bloody Mist. I've already touched upon how the leader of these ninja villages is basically chosen because they're the strongest or the most powerful. The flip side of that is
And you were very incorrect.
the Hokage has too much political power on top of having too much physical power. Like, who checks the power
Yeah, it's called a monarchy.
of the Kage? Another Kage?
Yeah, it's more it's like kind of like a monarchy. Like, what's the problem here?
Nope, not really, since they're in charge of another village entirely. So these villages are basically run like dictatorships or monarchs. Really, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, what's the issue here?
When you're unmatched by power in your village, who's gonna
Although, like, there are people who confront the Kage, like the village elders, so I'm not sure what you're trying to say here.
stop you? Who's going to speak to your bad ideas when your word is literally law and you won?
Again, this is how it was back in days of like earlier like Europe and stuff like that. So I don't know what you're trying to say here at all.
The lottery of having the best ninja magic powers.
it may again. We can debate on. We can debate on. What are you doing? Like, we can debate on the merits of monarchies and stuff like that, but that doesn't prove. But that wouldn't prove why the Kage system doesn't make sense. It would just be like a different form of government that we all would probably disagree with. But at the same time, like, how does that again prove that the Kage system doesn't make any sense?
This is why governments have checks and balances, so that the one ruler at the top doesn't screw it up for everyone.
Yeah,
else
and
with
that's
one
not
bad
how it
law
is in
or one bad
Naruto.
mistake
Have you
that everyone
seen
else
how
has
it
to suffer
works?
for. If there were a hierarchy of power or other branches of government,
Dude, these people need like a history class. Holy shit.
situations like the Village of Bloody Mist didn't need to happen. I'm sure a board of education would not approve of death matches as a means of graduation. Politics can be a handful sometimes. Scratch that. Did I say sometimes? I meant always.
Oh yeah, that's right. They do have feudal lords and daimyo that are above the Kage. Wait a minute. That's right. So they're literally like, but like the thing here that I'm trying to argue here is that like even if it was like a monarchy, it doesn't mean that it doesn't make any sense on why they're chosen. But like the daimyo and feudal lords are above the Kage, so literally this is just wrong. Like, I don't know how that them being like a monarchy though would necessarily like be like, oh, that's why the Kage system doesn't make any sense. But when there's a clear form of sense with like a monarchy system of government, like I don't understand this. Like I'm so busy trying to tackle the other form of stupidity that I keep forgetting about the other stupidity that's inside of this. Holy fucking shit!
Even in a fantasy ninja world, the leadership roles can be intimidating and downright terrifying for some. Just in the Leaf Village alone, we saw count them three leaders who at first did not want to be Hokage. Naruto's over here training and working hard to become Hokage, and there are 3 other people who were literally handed the title and didn't want it. We have Hiruzen, then Kakashi for that brief time he was Hokage, to Lady Tsunade, which she needed a whole arc just to accept that she was Hokage.
Okay, but how does it prove that the Kage system doesn't make any sense?
The system this deeply flawed, you can't help but feel a bit of sympathy for these characters. If the candidate you chose straight up doesn't want the position, that should be a clear indicator that you got the wrong person.
I mean, Kakashi was trying to literally be kind of like a placeholder for Naruto while also doing Obito's last wish. Tsunade had to deal with her own struggles at first because she had to like go for her own development. Like, I'm sorry, what? They learned to accept their positions as leaders and they became Kage. Like what is going on here?
Person for the job. A leader should want to lead their people when chosen or elected. It takes a
No, they don't. Sometimes they don't want. Sometimes in these like systems of power, they don't necessarily have the full motivation to. It's not necessarily like a bad thing, but maybe at times they need to accept it because even though someone might be the best leader, they might have their own issues. Like they don't have to be like willy-nilly going into want to become a leader right away. Especially in a world that's literally underdeveloped in the sense of Naruto. Like I don't think like there's a point to those arcs.
A special kind of person. Some might say a crazy person, but good leaders rise to the occasion and have the desire to help, while others need to be coaxed. There are bad results from good intentions, and then there are just straight up questionable. A leader is supposed to, in theory, represent the will of the people they represent. However, we've seen on more than one occasion that the leadership in Naruto is more interested in their own goals than that of their village. In Naruto,
yeah, welcome to like welcome to like a shift. Welcome to a first for power. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is.
We see the Kazekage of the Sand Village raise his child to be a murdering toddler, all for the sake of gaining power. He
turned his son into a weapon. That sucks, but like, what's the problem here?
Spirit of the one-tailed beast into Gaara in order to bolster the power of the Sand Village. For a while, it even
Yeah, because Shinchuriki are meant to be literally are meant to like flex their muscle and be like, yeah, I got this Shinchuriki. You're not gonna attack my village. Like they're meant to be weapons. Like it sucks that he turned his son into a weapon, but like the concept of like turning your son into a Shinchuriki isn't necessarily like fully out there. Like we saw this with Minato. It's just that Rasa went about it the wrong way. But what ends up like being more significant here is that. But what ends up being more significant here is the fact that Rasa was just in what. But again, like Shinchuriki are meant to be living weapons, like, and deterrents for villages to attack. Like, I'm sorry, but it's not just like for the goals of like someone for themselves, but at times it's for their own village. And while Rasa went off the deep end, it does make some form of sense here.
worked before Naruto helped Gaara realize he still had some humanity left. In the end, Gaara got to not only lead and be a better Kazekage than his dad, but he also got to work out some daddy issues and fight his own dad. I've already gone over how the Leaf Village Hokage is not a saint either. This is the natural result of having a village run by essentially one person. Sure, the Sand Village has Gaara, but they didn't for a long while, and things were pretty bad for them.
Yeah,
and
because all their Kage were assassinated.
After a
I'm sorry, I gotta like go back here.
Than his dad, but he also got to work out some daddy issues and fight his own dad. I've already gone over how the Leaf Village Hokage is not a saint either. This is the natural result of having a
what are you talking about?
Village run by essentially one person. Sure, the Sand Village has Gaara, but they didn't for a long while, and things were pretty bad for them. And those were
How were they bad for them though? Like
after revealing itself to the world, the next
like they sucked as people, but like how were they fully that? But were they like they sucked as people, but I can't like all like the like I feel like you just could look at the fact that the first Kazekage was like assassinated. But it's like how I just don't get this like at all. Like I know like are we talking about like from a policy standpoint or something like that, or are we like talking like from the fact that leaders were always assassinated? Because I feel like they should have like clarified that a bit more. But man, that was just awful. That was just fucking bad. That was just awful. Holy shit. Why is he so mad? This is literally Chinese because it's like entertaining. Don't worry about it. Keto. Danzo, I think he's bad, but no one was really that bad too. Like I would say so as well. Danzo. Oh, where your cat? Where your cat? Okay. Sup, Mal. Yeah, I don't understand this at all. See you later, pro gamers. But that was just like bad. Like, holy shit, that was bad. How do you become a mod? I don't know, I just give it to you. My mom, who doesn't even know that much about anime in general, is smarter than these fools. Yeah, I would probably say that this is just, like, one of the worst things I've ever seen. Imagine learning CBR. Huge story for the podcast. Oh, interesting. Okay, Drew. I'm interested. That should be interesting. But, like, I just don't understand, like, how this is just, like, this is the thing. This is the thing in, how about what if Itachi... How about what if... I'm pretty much don't want to take away from the fact that Kurenai tried to use Genjutsu on Itachi. I hope the channel dies. I'll talk to you after I get some food and when the stream's over. Okay. I'm gonna watch one more. I think I'll try to look for one more video. Does anyone have, like, any other videos they can, like, look at from that they can... How long... Wait, actually, how long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for an hour. Okay. Why did you finish your Wait, did you finish your PC since you... Will you do it on Twitch or something? Probably. I'm trying to, like, fix my PC for a bit. The power supply is kind of, wonked. Oh, I'm trying to RMA the power supply, but I should be done pretty soon. This stream is hype though. Thank you, man. Thanks, Drew. Thank you so much. Let's see. Alright, so... Alright, what is this? 10 surprising things Goku and Naruto have in common. I'm just gonna... I don't know. So that's a... 20 wild things that Naruto did between Shippuden and Boruto. What? 15 anime heroes who turn into villains. 10 things you didn't... Alright, I'm gonna look at this video.
It's hard not to love Naruto Uzumaki, but I'll tell you why Sakura never did. You'll learn some surprising facts about our hero, including which character was his true first kiss.
What?
The Naruto story may be many things, but it's definitely not short, so it's hardly a surprise that so many fans can't help but compare it to the similarly long One Piece. But if
What? This is supposed to be 10 things you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki.
few people realize just how much these two pieces of fiction cross over with one another. Originally, Ichiro Oda was going to name his character Sanji Naruto, but there was just one
oh, yeah, I
little
know
piece
about
of a
this
problem with that. The name was already taken by a bold blonde boy starring in his own serial manga in Shonen Jump. So Oda ended up changing his character's name to Sanji in order to prevent fans from becoming confused. And that's not the only time these two popular franchises were influenced by one another. When Naruto ended, One Piece showed Luffy eating Naruto's favorite food, ramen, on the cover of chapter 760.
Yeah, that was a collaboration project. Okay, this is so far not that bad.
There's also a little fox.
I feel like this would be like, but how is that like 10 things to know about Naruto Uzumaki? Like that's the issue here. Like I feel like this should be like 10 things you didn't know about Naruto so far. Like not 10 things to know about Naruto Uzumaki, because I would have thought they would have addressed the character.
Seated at the table with an Uzumaki or spiral on his clothes, and the waitress is dressed in a familiar Konohagakure pattern.
Do you not know who Nami is? Isn't that Nami?
It's clear that Luffy is seated across the table from someone whose face is hidden, but is unmistakably Naruto himself. But don't think that Naruto creator Masashi Kishimoto didn't repay the favor. In the last chapter of Naruto, you can see graffiti of Luffy's skull and crossbones symbol.
Yeah, it was a collaboration thing, but like, they're not even that accurate.
Early on in Naruto, it was clear that our titular hero was smitten with Sakura, but she wasn't the person he shared his first kiss with. In fact, if you're...
We all know this. It's Sasuke. Are you kidding me? Okay, so unless the show, like, how would no one know about that, about Naruto Uzumaki? Like, that's like in the first 3 episodes. Are you fucking kidding me?
you're used to watching the edited version of the show on Cartoon Network, you might have missed out on this scene entirely. While Naruto was pining for Sakura, it was actually his rival Sasuke who he ended up puckering up to in the episode Sasuke and Sakura, Friends or Foes. Okay, so...
Again, how would people not know this? 10 things you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki. This is a basic meme that is in the entire series. Like, if you're, like, not... Are you fucking kidding me? And, like... Oh, my God.
So it was a total accident that took place during their fast-paced fight, but still... There was definite lip-to-lip contact between these two rivals who could barely stand to look at each other at this point in the story. Alas, for those of you who shipped Naruto and Sasuke, this scene was edited out of the episode when it aired on Cartoon Network. But funny enough, this accidental smooch wasn't censored during a flashback scene in the episode The Broken Seal. So if you were wondering if you missed them kissing the first time around, the answer is yes, but not because you weren't paying attention. Maybe Cartoon Network realized that even if they didn't show Sasuke and Naruto kissing, there's more than enough fan art of the stuff out there.
Again, how is this not something someone would know about Naruto Uzumaki? Again, I just...
Whether they actually saw the smooch or not, there are some fans out there who think that Naruto and Sasuke should have ended up as a couple. But that's not exactly what creator Masashi Kishimoto had in mind. When he first created the character of Naruto Uzumaki, he knew that in order to tell his story, he would need to provide him with motivation. Sure, things like love, freedom, and justice are great motivators, but let's not forget about a good old-fashioned bitter rivalry. In many ways, Sasuke was essentially...
Okay, cool. Sasuke is the rival for Naruto.
Oh my god, I did not know about that. Holy shit. I didn't even watch Naruto. Oh man, I didn't know about that. Holy shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, why are people trying to, like, what is going on here? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Like, how is this, like, a thing? How is this a thing? Like, Naruto... Oh my god. Okay. So, we all know this. It's like Sasuke's your antagonist. It's like, how is this a thing that we should know about Naruto? We know that Sasuke and Naruto are rivals. Like, what?
To the creation of Naruto, and once Kishimoto decided what their relationship would be like, the story started to evolve. Not only did this help Kishimoto get started on Naruto, but their rivalry helped him finish it. Right from the beginning, Kishimoto knew that the
Oh wow. Oh wow. It's almost like there was it's something that we all know about from the entire series. Did you think about that? Did you think about it? Oh my god, this is just like one of the... Okay, what's the chat saying right now? 60... CBR... Oh yeah, okay, I know, I'm aware of that. I know one of the admin left the Discord. That's fine. 900 IQ CBR. It's almost like this was the plot of Naruto. Yeah, like... That's a... Wait, there's a plot in Naruto?
Series would end with a battle between Naruto and Sasuke. The only thing that took some time to figure out was how these two characters would meet. Would they meet on the field as enemies or as friends trying to compare their strength and skill? While there was a lot to figure out, the final confrontation between Sasuke and Naruto was what guided a lot of the story. There are a lot of characters in Naruto, and there are fans of them coupling up in pretty much every possible configuration. Early on, Naruto had feelings for Sakura, which weren't reciprocated to say the least. But many fans felt that he was a better match for quiet Hinata Hyuga, including Kishimoto. While many of us watched the show and wondered who Naruto would end up with, his romantic fate was decided by Kishimoto right from the very beginning. For him, there was absolutely no question that Naruto did not belong with Sakura.
Oh man! Oh man! Shocker! Shocker! Man! I didn't know that Naruto was paired up with Hinata at the end. I didn't know that he'd pine over Sakura. Oh man! What the fuck is
and it was only a matter of time before he ended up with Hinata. Although for that to happen, there had to be a major event that bonded them together. Kishimoto believed that the loss of her cousin Neji Hyuga would help bring Hinata closer to her crush Naruto. He felt that losing Neji was a shared experience that helped Naruto and...
Alright, well, okay. I can probably give him a break here, because... Alright, I can give him a slight break here. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. But, like... I feel like the last could have contributed a bit more to that, but there's definitely a shared experience here with when Neji died. I don't know. It's just like... I feel like someone who could research that would understand that, but I don't know, maybe not. But I don't know. Like, that wouldn't be like a fact that's known that you... I don't know if it'll be a top 10 thing to win you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki, though. Like, that would be like, again, top 10 facts that you should know about Naruto. Like that 10 things you didn't know about Naruto, but like it would still be a flawed list because it would be like Naruto had because we all know about Naruto's kiss and his rivalry with Sasuke. So the way this is just being titled is just like so flawed.
Hinata become a couple. Even though the loss of Neji may have been surprising for fans, Kishimoto was determined for Naruto and Hinata to be together, no matter the cost. Naruto's parents, Minato and Kushina, passed away before the anime started, so it was hardly surprising that we didn't see them. But it turns out that Kishimoto originally never wanted to show them on the screen. Even though they gave their lives to save Naruto and the village, as far as he was concerned, their story was over, and thus there was no point in bringing them back in any capacity. But something major happened in the real world that totally changed his mind on the topic. He became a dad. When Kishimoto became a parent himself, it got...
Okay, no one would know about this if they didn't research this, so this is fine. But this is, again, 10 things you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki. How the fuck is this a fact we don't know about Naruto Uzumaki? Are you wait, hold on a second. Fuck you, Kayla. You
changed his mind on the topic. He became a dad. When Kishimoto became a parent,
like, how the fuck is that like something that someone would not know about Naruto Uzumaki when it's supposed to be 10 things? This is literally, if you would tell this like 10 things you didn't know about Naruto, it'd be a better story. It'd be a better video. And you would actually have some accuracies here. But this is 10 things you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki, and I'm sorry, but this would literally fit better in a list where it would be like 10 things you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki, Naruto. Like, what? Or like 10 things you know, or 10 things you know about Masashi Kishimoto. Like, the choices here fit better in another list, not 10 things you know about Naruto Uzumaki. You know what I'm saying?
About what life must have really been like for Naruto growing up as an orphan, and how much his family must have loved him. This caused him to totally change his stance on including Naruto's parents, and he even modeled Kushina after his own wife. Kishimoto wanted Naruto to have a relationship with his parents after becoming a father himself, but there was a tiny issue of them having perished his parents after becoming a father himself.
Kayla, stop!
Tiny issue of them having perished many years prior. But he managed to squeeze in plenty of opportunities for Naruto to meet his parents in some capacity and try to make up for lost time. There were a lot of decisions Masashi Kishimoto had to make when creating Naruto Uzumaki and the fantastical fictional world he lives in.
Okay. Again, this is literally 10 things you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki. Give me something that we didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki.
Including his parents being influenced by his own fatherhood, and his rivalry with Sasuke was used to propel Naruto's character growth. But surprisingly, some of the most iconic aspects of the franchise were done for one simple reason: laziness. Okay, let's just say they were done for the sake of simplicity. You know Naruto's headband? You've probably noticed it once or twice since it's an important part of his outfit. Well, in the first episode, Naruto was shown wearing a pair of goggles instead. But after
Oh, wow. It's almost like I didn't know that because I didn't watch the show, right? Come on.
After putting pen to paper, Kishimoto realized that goggles aren't the easiest thing to draw, and he really didn't want to keep depicting them. So in order to make his life a little bit easier, he switched up Naruto's accessories, which is why he wears a headband for the rest of the show. Another popular aspect of—
What? No, the headband was meant to be a form of graduation. Like, wasn't it? Like, okay, well, maybe there's, like, a different motivation to do so, but, like, I don't know, it's just, like, what? Like, I don't know. And also, like, how is this a fact about Naruto Uzumaki? This is literally something about Masashi Kishimoto, or, like, 10 things to know about Naruto. Give me something I didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki. Oh my god, the demo was what? Oh yeah, Or you're talking about like whoever? Wow, yeah, right. It would be. Give me 10 things I didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki,
design
please.
Is his catchphrase. In the Japanese version, he says "datebayo," and in the English version, he exclaims "Believe it."
Oh wow, translation. I didn't know that.
But it might surprise you to learn that "datebayo" does not translate to "believe it." In fact, it doesn't have an exact English translation at all. "Believe it" was chosen because Naruto's lips look like
Oh yeah, look, the English dub transfer and stuff like that. What a surprise. Oh look, English dub picks different words. Fun. But how is this a fact about Naruto Uzumaki? Tell me something about Naruto. This is something about Naruto. About, like, how the show was conducted. I don't understand. This is not a fact about Naruto Uzumaki. Maybe you could say his catchphrase, but, like, what?
When he's really saying "datebayo." Even though Naruto's world is fictional, it definitely does not take place in modern day. But originally, that was actually the plan. The pilot episode of the Naruto manga was incredibly different than what we ended
Alright, there was the pilot episode. I saw that.
up with. The setting was a modern city instead of a rural version of ancient Japan, and the location
Wait.
The setting was a modern city and
Does that look like a modern city? Wait. Huh? I don't know if that looks like a modern city. Huh? Does this look like a modern city to you?
instead of a rural version of ancient Japan. And the location and time period weren't the only differences that ended up changing substantially. In the pilot, Naruto was a straight-up demon fox who just took on the form of a young boy. His father
Yeah, this is I know that. I'm aware of but I would say, okay, so this is some top 10 things we didn't know about Naruto. Again, how's this 10 things you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki? Like, what?
father had attacked the ninja village, and as a result, folks there had a grudge against Naruto. The village chief thought a move to the big city might help Naruto make friends and maybe even not turn into a big scary village-destroying demon. As much as I hate to admit it, I'm well aware that the world of Naruto Uzumaki is fictional. But that doesn't mean there aren't some amazing real-world places you can visit if you're a big enough fan. Yes, there's a place in Japan called Naruto, and it's a city located—
How is this 10 things you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki? Give me something I didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki! Wow, look at the cars.
in Tokushima Prefecture in Japan. It was founded in 1947, so needless to say it predates the manga by quite a bit. But that doesn't mean the city doesn't celebrate the legacy of Naruto Uzumaki. They even created a replica of the famous Hokage rock to be displayed above a government building. If that's not enough to satisfy your inner super fan, there's also a Naruto theme park located in Awajishima, which is based on Konoha Village.
Can someone please tell me? How this is 10 things you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki? I know, Kayla, I know! It's bad!
Visitors receive scrolls and have to solve
know!
missions and find their way through mazes to go through the attractions. But if you're more interested in the culinary side of Naruto, I can help you out there too. Naruto's favorite restaurant, Ichiraku Ramen, was a real place, and Masashi Kishimoto used to eat there before he started writing Naruto. Unfortunately, the
Please, stop!
specific shop that inspired Kishimoto closed down in 2014. But there are other locations Naruto fans can visit. There's one at the Global Harbor Shopping Mall in Fukuoka, and it's definitely embraced its connection to the show. There are many unique traits and abilities that show up in the world of Naruto. While many of them can be learned, some of them have a genetic component, including the Byakugan. In the anime, this manifests in large, light-colored irises with no visible—
Oh my god! Stop! What are you doing? Where are we? 10 things you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki. Byakugan! We're now discussing the Byakugan! Are you fucking kidding me?
pupils. The Byakugan gene originated with the Otsutsuki clan and made its way to their descendants in the Hyuga clan. If that's the case, then why weren't Boruto and Himawari Uzumaki born with Byakugan? Are their Uzumaki genes—
Wait, Himawari has it! What? Wait a minute! Did they just say that Himawari didn't have that? We literally saw her one-shot with the Byakugan! And Boruto's like his own thing. I know, Kayla! I know! It's stupid, I know!
genes just too powerful? The answer to this question is surprisingly simple,
I know!
because according to Kishimoto, he just plain old forgot. Apparently, he had originally intended for the kids to have their mother's eyes, but drew them with more traditional eyes by mistake. Later on, in an—
What?
effort to correct this, he had Boruto manifest the Jogan in his right eye. As for Himawari, she got her Byakugan in the Zaino-sho's chapter in The Day Naruto Became Hokage. Kishimoto also noted that if
Wait, but you literally just said that she didn't have it. What?
Hinata and Naruto were to have a third child, he would definitely remember to have them born with Byakugan this time.
What? Also, how is this 10 things you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki?
It would be easier to list shonen mangas that haven't been inspired by Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball franchise. Masashi Kishimoto was a big fan when he was growing up, and it not only helped him create Naruto, but got him interested in manga and anime in general. He grew up watching Dragon Ball as well as Toriyama's other popular show, Dr. Slump. Kishimoto also admitted that Goku was a major influence for Naruto, since he admired his energy.
Okay, but how is this 10 things you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki?
Energetic and mischievous personality. So needless to say, there are tons of references to the Dragon Ball franchise in Naruto, if you know where to look. Many characters in Naruto have worn masks, but there's something special about this one from the manga. It looks just like the Dragon Ball character Chaozu with his signature pale face and rosy...
Again, tell me, please, tell me, please, how is this related to 10 things you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki, the character? How
red
is
cheeks.
this related?
In the video game Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, there's a code which unlocks the option of dressing Naruto like Goku.
Again, how is this 10 things you didn't know about
And
Naruto
in Dragon Ball
Uzumaki?
Z Battle of Z, you can then dress Goku up as Naruto. There's even a character in Naruto named Roshi who is clearly meant to be an homage to Dragon Ball's Master Roshi. If that wasn't subtle enough, one
But that's Naruto! Tell me 10 things you didn't know about Naruto Uzumaki!
of the tailed beasts is actually called Son Goku. While I'm busy looking up flights to see Naruto's real-life ramen shop, let me know what your favorite fact about him is in the comments section. Don't forget to click subscribe for more.
I'm done. I'm about to have a conniption fit. First stream in a long time. I'm done. Alright, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for enjoying the stream. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm done with this lunacy. Holy fucking shit. Alright,